there's something to be said for momentum. I don't think that Leon got any better at doing a sport by not doing it, and whether that was COVID related or that's some of the other rumors we heard where he was turning down fights, I really don't know where the truth lies, and it might have been a combination of the two, but I know I haven't turned my TV on and seen Leon in a meaningful period of time, and I've seen Chimaev 3 times in the last 3 or 4 months. So, I think that there is something to be said for momentum. I think it favors Chimaev.
Honestly, man, I've been on the Leon Edwards bandwagon for a long time, man. I'm a huge fan of that guy. The only negative thing I can say about Leon Edwards is that we don't see him fight enough, and I don't think that that's of any fault of his. I'm a big fan of Chimaev, but I just haven't seen enough of him yet. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't beaten anybody ranked yet. He's impressive for sure. He's extremely impressive, but I'm excited to see him against someone who's truly world class. But it's gonna take more than a couple wins over some unranked guys to really, for me to really bet against Leon Edwards.
You can't talk smack on anyone coming into the UFC with a young career, and you can't sit there and say that like he's not as good as what he claims he is. Like he believes in himself, like Conor. Like he's like that like I'm the best, and he truly believes that. And I think that that confidence he does have a good skill set. I watched some of his old fights because whenever I forget what it was, like maybe it was Brave. He fought in Brave. I watched his fights then, and he's had that same confidence for a while. So I think that he wins that for sure. I think that another one of those guys that I'm excited about, the fact that he wants to fight. He doesn't want to wait. He doesn't want to sit here and lollygag around. So it's nice to see that, and he's definitely. I think actually he's the one who kind of started that trend of like people wanting to fight back to back to back. Everybody got so pissed off at him. They're like, how's he getting 2 fights in 2 weeks or whatever it was? And they're like, he asked for it. Like, if you want a damn fight, like you're gonna get a fight. Like if you really want it, you can get a fight.
Man, we don't know, don't know much about the dude yet. I don't know how to say his name, but we really don't know about him yet. I've watched some of his older fights. He does the same thing. But I think this might be a little too soon, man. Leon's been there, and that's the thing. Dude, if he can't take you down, and then he's losing on a striking battle, what are you gonna do? Because there's still that pressure to where you got to be in deep waters in the UFC before you get a fight like that, man. Leon's been there, he's been in the deep waters in the UFC, and I just feel like it's just too early for this dude, man. I'm not taking anything away from him. He can surprise everybody, but just with my experience in the UFC, I just feel like it's too early, man. He's still got to be tested a lot of ways. What if he can't get a takedown? What if he's losing on a striking battle? What is he going to do? How is he going to answer? He's finished so many fights earlier, man, but you're going to find that guy where he's going to take you to deep waters, and I just want to see that happening first before I make any judgment on him. And I know Leon's been there. I know he's long. He's good. He can defend the shot. He can take him down as well. So, it's a very risky fight, man. And, he's confident too, man, for Leon to even take that fight. You know that he knows something that we don't. So, it's the deep waters in the UFC, man. We'll see. I was really interested to see just how he responds to that.
Khamzat, man, it's, I think Khamzat's come in with a little too much. I think people are hyping him up a little too much, and I'm not taking away from his performances because obviously he's fought incredible his first comes. But I'm going to take the dog in that. I'm going with Leon Edwards in this fight. I think he's more of a vet, more of experience, and he understands how to derail hype trains. And I think Leon Edwards is going to derail this guy's hype train.
He hasn't Leon got some stripes. Leon can fight. Well, I don't know why people keep disrespecting Leon. He might be a quiet dude, but the dude got some skills. So I'm not sleeping on him. I know he gonna handle business. And Khamzat, he's new. He's a hype. So he still has some shit to prove, and that's the fight. If he's gonna prove it, that's the fight.
Man, I really don't know neither, man. That's a toss up too. We just gotta wait to see.
Just because I'm more familiar with him and I've seen a few more of his fight, I'm gonna go with Edwards.
I'm gonna probably stick with the hype and pick the Chimaev. I actually see him in person. He came to our gym, and I see him at the fights too. And he's a very, a lot of people don't realize he's a big guy. He's not a small guy, and looks like a really good athlete. He's like coordinated, agile, all that. Plus he's tall, lanky, and he has good attributes. I'll probably stick with him. I think that the hype is real. I think we're gonna see some exciting fights from him.
I think the fans are winning on that night. Doesn't matter which way it goes. They're both solid fighters. They're both aggressive. It's gonna be a pissing contest as far as I'm concerned, and they're not gonna leave any stone unturned to throw as hard as they can. Chimaev, only because Edwards has had such a long layoff, which, you know, does it. I mean, I feel like if I didn't have a year layoff, I might have been a little fresher in my last fight, but who knows what his mental area is coming into it. But Chimaev, he's active. He's got a lot of momentum behind him. He's got a ton of fanfare going for him right now. Seems like the company's behind him, so that's definitely got to be a confidence booster internally for you too.
I heard that they're gonna try to rebook that one in the day I fight.
Yeah, exactly.
On the 20.
Yeah.
Don't know. Leon Edwards is definitely tough, super tough. As a Chimaev, I didn't get the chance to see too much of the Russian guy. What is his name again? Chimaev.
Khamzat Chimaev, yeah.
Yeah, but what I see, you know, lately in social media and stuff like that, it seems like he's gonna be the next prospect.
Yeah.
So don't know, who can't tell you. So I don't, you know, I don't.
No worries. I like the honesty.
I haven't watched some Chimaev fights, you know, but the little bit that I see, some clips and highlights, seems like he's, you know, is some good stuff, man. He got some good stuff and well-rounded. But Leon Edwards too, he's super tough, man. He's super tough. I was able to watch more of his fights. Let's say Chimaev, you know, for the fact that he's like fresher, has been fighting often.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he has a weird, like, super tall, right? He's super tall, like, and so yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be interesting too. So that one, if I'll tell you who's gonna win or not, I haven't put in my time to know among to like a different game, like styles, and see who's gonna, you know, take a better advantage on that one.